drove past on the way in.
What's the hill over there called?
This is Mount Roy. It's the peak of this range.
How high?
He's 2,600 metres, I think, something like that. Geez, don't quote me on it. I'm not too sure, really.
And this snow-cap thing over here, what's that?
That one would be Black Peak. The Mount Aspiring is just tucked around the corner, so that's the highest mountain in the region. Mount Aspiring National Park is pretty much over those ranges.
And
so
this is Lake Wanaka here.
Lake Wanaka.
Is it spread out much further than we can see, or is this?
Yeah, it's quite a long lake. It goes up and around the corner and up maybe about 60 kilometres. The lake's, well, maybe not quite 60, sort of, 45 to 50 kilometres maybe. So we can't, I guess we can see maybe a third of it here. There's two islands. There's, well, apart from little Ruby Island here, which helps break the weather up as it approaches the vineyard. And there's the big island called Mowahu, it's a Maori term. There's another one around the corner, you can just see the shoulder jutting out. So it's two big islands, biggish islands. Obviously this is the main divide that ameliorates the weather coming off the Tasman. So it's currently a westerly weather pattern. So we just tucked into the lee side of the main divide. All of the rain is pretty much dropped on the east coast. So very dry, it's so dry.
The west coast isn't a good place to live then? Does anyone live there?
It's fishermen live there, yeah.
Oh.
Fishermen, and I wouldn't, it's certain sort of people live on the west coast. Fishermen, farmers, tourists, a bit of tourism. But the climate here is, enough rain has dropped. This is a nice temperate climate. The rainfall is about 600 mil a year.
That's quite a bit more than other bits in Central, isn't it?
Yeah, well, as you proceed east towards Alex, it just gets drier and drier. So every 10 kilometres you go, it drops about 10 mil of rain. And by the time you get to Alex, I think maybe about 300 mil. So they're really just starting to sort of express themselves now. These ones down here are probably 18 to 20 years old. This big block down here, this block forms pretty much the core of the Rippon wine. And of course you're getting into younger ones as we go around up here.
Has that been replanted, the new patch in the middle of it?
It's been replanted, yeah. So originally, of course, in the pioneer days, they didn't know what varieties were really going to suit here, so we're often planting the whole fruit salad wines. There was 20 different varieties or so. This block that we pulled out was Chardonnay. They had put in some champagne clones, and we really didn't want to be in the making bubbly, so we persisted making traditional oak Chardonnay, but really it was got the wrong clones in the wrong site, and it got really quite difficult, so we thought, bugger it, we're just going to rip them out and put in Riesling, which just performed so well. So we've got Riesling and Gewürztraminer. Clones in the wrong site, and it got really quite difficult, so we thought, bugger it, we're just going to rip them out and put in Riesling, which just performed so well. So we've got Riesling and Gewürztraminer. So this compost we made, when did we make it? Maybe August, July, August. So after pruning, and we got a mulcher in, and we mulched up maybe half of the vineyard's prunings into like chip. Which is a really good ingredient. You can see the vine. Yeah, this is the rings there. And we use, so mark, as we said.
Do you need to water it?
The red pressings. We do when we make it. We don't apply water during this phase. We try and turn it after a bit of rain, so there's a bit of moisture in there. As such, we're inoculating the topsoil with life, and then they can start the nutrient cycling in the topsoil.
And do you think that's what the preps do, sort of?
The preps, well, how we put the preps out, we put the preps in here, into the compost, and then so all the energy from the preps goes out into the compost. So we just stick it up. Irrigated vineyard, you can see that sort of effects on that. area. It's it just flock through down on Crom. I've heard it said that they don't like sandy soils.